Hi, it's me, Vamp, and this is another review on Valkyr. The reason I'm doing another review on Valkyr because she did have a rework. A lot of people call it a nerf. It honestly, I mean, it would be considered a nerf from the fact that it's a change that lowers her ability slightly, but in actuality it's an even out. Her first ability is still the same. Her second ability is still the same. Third ability is still the same. Her fourth ability is what got changed a bit. Before you worry, she's still invulnerable while she's in that ability. She's still invulnerable, which is good. But up at on the top right hand side of the screen, you would see how much damage she would have taken, had she not been in hysteria. That damage, if you go out of hysteria within a certain range, the maximum range it can be is 20 meters. The lowest range it can be is somewhere between 10 and 5, depending on how many enemies you kill. So that's good. And if you go out of hysteria while within an enemy's radius, while an enemy's within your radius rather, you will take all that damage on the top screen. But the good news is you can exit out of hysteria, go back in, and that will reset the damage counter. Oh, and another thing, if you get to a low percentage counter on hysteria, will start counting up while you're in hysteria. If you get to 100%, it will start taking about double energy per second. Double or even triple, I'm not sure. But if you go out of hysteria and back in, that resets that to 0%. Basically, this was just changed because you had people who were just staying in hysteria all the time. I mean, like non-stop hysteria. I even had a endless hysteria build. Actually, I don't know if I have any more, but this is the build I use for the time being. I'm thinking of changing it in the future, but for now, I think this build is working out pretty well. I'm probably going to switch up collect and drift for something else. Who knows? And maybe instead of blind rage, I'll put a war cry. I mean elemental war, eternal war. So I can do the war cry thing. But anyway, enough about that. Valkyr, do I think she's bad? No. She's still very good. As you can see, she still had her 600 armor and whatnot. Actually, if I wanted to, I could probably change a few things here. I'll play around with the build in the future. But yeah, she still has all that armor. She still has everything. She had just, you can't stay in hysteria non-stop. And nullifier bubbles are very, very much so going to bother you a lot. So you'll want to get primed reach as far as you can and stuff like that. Because if you took like 4 or 5,000 damage and then you'll go into a nullifier bubble, you're dead. You're just dead. There's no way to prevent that. So keep that in mind. She's still an excellent tank. She's more of a berserker class now. Okay, I know some people may disagree, but I think Dee did the right call on this. She definitely is berserker now. Before it was, no risk, high reward. Now it's high risk, high reward. So yeah, with that said, later.